here. Is this hand warmers? No.
Looks like it's real.
Yeah. Sam loves just perfect shielding fireballs. You could just shoot fireballs at him all day. He wouldn't approach. He'd just keep perfect shielding them. But Raz coming out actually really hard there.
Yeah.
The thing is, when you're playing against Mario, he's basically guaranteed to put you up to 50% if he gets you in like a grab situation.
Grab, really.
So once you see that happening, like the best thing is to not panic. Just understand that this is how this character works.
Yep.
And then once you get out of the combo, just adjust.
I think in general, like a lot of people probably do get like frazzled with like that early percent.
Yeah, and you're
though,
like, oh, I'm
then
already down 50.
Yeah, and then they
like,
can't come back from it. And like, I don't know. This game is so much mental that I always like picking on like picking on in a teasing way.
Remember what I said?
Yeah.
Remember what I said?
There's a few players in like each of the major like areas that we do tournaments in.
Yeah.
That are that always get in their own head. Like,
oh,
like
I
I
can
find
see
like
that.
Sporky is like that here.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
Gaines used to be kind of like that. Like whenever he was at tournaments. There's some other like younger guys too that you probably wouldn't know.
Like that mentality though, I think when you're younger, that's just stage nerves.
Yeah.
You're not grown up yet, right?
You get over it.
You gotta experience life. But yeah, this is oh my god, this is much closer than I anticipated. Raz obviously been hitting the lab.
Raz, I think, only comes to monthlies, right? Does he go to weeklies?
I haven't seen him at any of the grassroots weeklies yet. I don't know if that's school or work or.
Oh, it's unfortunate.
But like, it is nice. It is nice having those small weeklies just to kind of keep skills refined for a bigger tournament like this.
Yeah.
So that you're not trying to learn how to play like as you're playing today.
Mm-hmm. I think like Melee's been still on hiatus, but I think it's starting up soon. They've got like a Slice is starting up like a club at the university, so he'll be able to get venues there.
Well,
and I even told Dan like you guys should just do them together, and then you could do Smash 4 and Melee together for your weeklies. But
it's the only thing, and you know this already. Any Melee player knows this. It's just the CRTs getting them in there.
Oh yeah.
And we get like and then we're gonna have to rely on people to bring CRTs too.
The thing is, for a weekly, like you only need like a Windsor. Yeah, a Windsor weekly
4.
you need like 4. That should not be a problem. Like I can even like if I'm free, I can every once in a while bring one. But so this is a pretty big deficit percent-wise. Got to make up. But.
Yeah, like I said, watch this. Get him up to 50. Okay. Tipper. No, not gonna do it. So Marth's so scary because like as I was mentioning those tippers, you can hit like an up tilt. A really safe up air, a really safe F tilt, like in neutral, and if it's a tipper, it'll kill.
So does any move with the sword has a tipper?
Yeah.
For Marth?
Yeah. It's in Melee too. So I'm assuming it's in Brawl and PM as well. I would assume anyway. See, and then you can kind of hear it and see it, like that almost would have killed him like 2 stage lengths.
That was still really close, though. I haven't seen Raz play a lot, so I'm pretty impressed. Kept it pretty close.
The last time I played Raz at here was in pools, and he beat me 2-1.
Really?
Yeah. This is Cloud. Cloud Raw.
I might have underseeded him then. But at the same time, it was Vegeta that seeded him. So
yeah. No, but Vegeta. Yeah. See, he must not have felt comfortable with like some of the fireball stuff. Also, I find it's much harder for Mario to get in on Rosa as opposed to Marth or somebody else that he'd want to play because of this Luma.
I believe it.
Because even then, look, he doesn't even have the perfect shield. Luma eats the fireballs.
Yeah.
Because she has that base damage. Well, he's just going to do it just to do it.
Oh, that's pretty good, though. He got in there and he didn't even take it.
He avoided the Luma, which is actually really good. Honestly, though.
That's how when I used to play Sam, it would always be the same story. I'd be like, I got in, and then I'd take like 40% damage from Luma.
the biggest thing I realize now, like just playing against Sam for so long, is like killing Luma is as important as killing Rosa.
Oh yeah.
And it sounds silly because it's just this little star thing, but like when Rosa doesn't have that star, she's a mid-tier character at best.
Yeah.
And she's super light.
The thing about it, I think it's like deceiving because like you're doing. Whenever you hit Luma, you don't see Rosalina and Luma's percentage go up. So you're like, I'm not actually doing anything, but you are.
See, even like right there, I know he opted to charge.
Nice.
Yeah, and that'll do it. I know he opted to charge, which was fine, but I would have probably went and tried to kill the Luma. But instead, he's like, I'll just kill Rosa and take this stock really fast.
Yeah.
Even there, that dare separating the two. Now Sam has to deal 12 seconds straight with with no Luma.
You often see Sam run away.
And you'll
I
see,
find.
yeah, he'll roll and spot dodge like way more than he should. And if you can call it out, it gets really predictable. And you know what's going to happen once he doesn't have Luma. So it's not like you have to look for it other than when he's by himself. I'm surprised that Dare actually didn't beat out the upbeat. Oh my god! Thank God
was that real?
That was real because he missed the tech.
Okay.
But it was sour fair. Thank God. I don't think Sam had really good DI. A freaking sweet spot fair might have taken it. Believe it or not. Oh my god, this is scary. But you know what? Like, and maybe you know people might think Raz is kind of playing lame right now. He's not. He's winning the match. He's up a stock, and it's only 2 minutes into the game. What rush or risk does he need to take?
Yeah,
nice.
exactly.
That perfect shield just saved him.
Honestly, I think too many people in Smash are.
Oh,
ooh, okay.
And all that is Sam playing Marth, and his Rose is just not refined.
Yeah.
Right.
He'll probably go back to Marth now. You think?
I hope so.
I think he will.
But the Lucina could
Or
maybe.
Lucina.
Yeah. Another thing with Lucina, other than the fact with the whole, you know, let me see. No. Lucina's slightly smaller than Marth, so your hurt box is tinier.
Okay.
I know her sword's just not quite as long, but just the fact that you're tinier and you have less of a hurt box is huge. You know, you look at like a Bowser or Rob, Ganon, those kind of characters, and they're so big that like you can throw out anything and hit them.
Oh, yeah.
But then you look at like how tiny Mario, Lucas, Ness, like those kinds of characters, and they can just avoid stuff. Pikachu, because they're just so tiny.
Oh yeah, when I used to play more, like I always struggle against the smaller characters. Found that I could just like every once in a while throw out some like raw up Bs with zero Susamus and hit the big characters. Whereas with the small ones, like I had no chance
nothing.
of that happening.
Yeah, I can't scoop them.
And then like I'd jab over top of Pikachu's head and stuff. It's like, wow, this sucks.
Yeah, like Rob can't grab Pikachu like at certain times. But yeah, it's just what I was thinking. But I'm glad he went back to Marth. He's been maining him for quite a while now. And it seems like FD is a good pick. I think like you don't have to worry about any platforms, any Lilat shenanigans. You don't have to worry about the duck or the dogs coming in.
How much has Vegeta been playing in London? Or he's still in London, right? Or no, he's here now.
Not. He's not, which is funny. I thought he was in London still too. We were supposed to hang out one night.
It's hard to keep track.
He's like, I have school till 9 though, and I was like, oh okay man, no worries. He's like, well I can hang out after school, and I'm like, well man, like I don't want to hang out at 11. Like I'm thinking he's still in London,
yeah.
right? He's like, oh I go to St. Clair, man. I'm like, oh okay, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track. Okay, so he's back in Windsor. But when he was in London, was he playing like often?
Yeah, he was going to a lot of their weeklies. Yeah,
okay.
I remember him telling me he was thinking, oh yeah, sour. Thank God. That is true at certain. Like there's like a 15% window, and then it obviously depends on the character. But you can Mario down throw fair, and
really?
It'll work if you read the DI right. Yeah, and if you're at ledge, then it's just devastating because that's that fair spike. He missed his input. He wanted like the double jump. But Sam was saying when he was going to the weeklies that the best player was some random Ganondorf, and he can't.
Really?
He doesn't understand why he's always winning, and we found out it's Jarvis.
Oh,
Jarvis is the Ganon.
well.
Yeah. But you know, you don't know the name, but you hear the character, you kind of get a little suspect. Like, come on, how's this Ganondorf winning weeklies? But you see it, man. It's real.
I'm trying to remember. I think Jarvis is number one on London, isn't he?
If not number 1, number 2.
It's either Burst or
Jarvis. It's probably Burst, Jarvis, and Train.
Yeah,
like
no, I know it is. I just forget the order.
Oh,
I know
sweet spot.
Burst won the Arcadian.
Nice. Oh, okay.
But yeah, I think Jarvis is technically right.
Yeah, because I don't think that Arcadian went towards those London rankings.
No,
Probably not. So yeah, substantial lead, and you'll see everyone plays their characters differently. Like some people with Marth, they like to challenge you off stage because his recovery is so good that they'll try to like eat your double jump so you can't get back. Sam will opt for you to grab ledge. He'll take stage control, and then he'll punish your get up off stage, off ledge. That's what he'll do. Like he won't challenge you. There's no reason for him to go off stage and get gamped. Look, and that's gonna kill. Oh my God, good DI, good DI, really good DI. Lack of rage is gonna help. Up throw won't do it. Marth does have a kill throw, up throw, like 155 plus, should do it. Yeah. Okay, not yet, but flood. Oh my God, this is risky. That was sick. That was actually a really good call. Okay. Doesn't have his double, I don't think. But he can get back still.
Oh,
Oh my god. So that definitely wasn't a tipper. That was,
That
though.
one was.
Yeah.
That was a really close set, though. Like, not what I was expecting, honestly.
In game 1, remember Raz SD?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like, that was actually a really good showing. That was great.
Hey, Mac, you want to hop